Hey! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a fun, casual afternoon Canadian computer collector thing. Stace and I recently helped a buddy out who had some water flood his basement, about 2 inches all across, ladies. And basically, the uh, the the drywall had to get cut out, but it didn't seem to have hurt too much stuff. I don't know if maybe he'd moved a lot of it out of there already, but there was a decent amount of stuff on shelves that were up high, and he was hoping that we could help clear out the basement. So he just said, "Take whatever you want." So we've got boxes and boxes of stuff to go through today.
Yeah, he said about 2 inches of water across the whole basement. He had, I think it was a pipe or a hose around his washing machine fail.
Yeah. And
So-
apparently it filled the floor of the basement. And it was no small basement. This is a full-size basement that
This actually would have been a nice suite if you just wanted to rent it out.
afterward it kind of had that stank.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. So, we've got some topics we're going to talk about while we dig through all of this stuff.
yeah, basically we figured, it would be a fun opportunity to kind of talk about some tech headlines, go through some stuff, give some opinions, figure out what's garbage, throw things physically into the garbage. We're gonna do it all today. So, Stack, do you want to bring over a box and maybe we'll get started? Do. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, let us know in the chat. Dave, how's it going?
You know what? I think that we should leave these boxes on the floor and just put
Possibly,
stuff on the desk.
maybe there's
Here, I got it.
another chair that we can put. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Put the medium box on the large box.
All right.
Oh, there's some cool stuff in here already.
All right. What do you see? Let me move over. Actually, you know what? I'll slide over if you want.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay,
How's everyone doing in computer land?
We've got a card reader. You want to pick?
Going well. Good to hear, Mr. Dave.
You want to pick a topic, Dan?
Okay, so what do we got here?
Here, you know what? You want to take this stool and just scooch that one out of the way, and I'll just stay standing.
Sure.
I think that'll be the easiest way for me to put stuff on the table.
To process the goods.
Ooh, a USB 1.0 and eSATA card.
Pretty sweet. Okay. All right. First thing we're going to talk about, I think, probably is, in my opinion, the coolest thing. The new Apple announcement with the Mac Mini and the M4 chips. I think, though, really the star of the whole thing was the new Mac Mini, and being a 5-inch by 5-inch appliance. I saw a really cool thing. I don't know. Maybe it was Crazy Ken from Computer Clan shared it on Twitter or something, but it was like the G4 Cube and then like the new Mac Mini in a similar cube-like shell. And then I think I saw someone say like, "Oh, we should tell Javier and get him to make it with Mac effects or whatever." So I don't know. I thought it was super cool. Although we have another headline on here right now though, which is Mac Mini related, and that's the upgrade costs.
Yeah, it is pretty spicy. Like, if you just want to get a little extra RAM and like a terabyte of storage, you might as well just buy a whole second Mac Mini.
Hello, Jamie from Jamie's Hack Shack.
You know what? This seems to... What we've got right here looks to be mostly like card readers. Like, we've got a card reader for a CD drive bay. We have a card reader for a floppy disk bay. We have... This is actually pretty cool. Is that FireWire?
Yeah.
So we've got FireWire and USB 2.0 and audio into a floppy bay.
That's pretty good actually, considering it's USB 2.0 and a floppy bay.
Yeah, this eSATA one is kind of weird, because why would you want... Like, I'm pretty sure white is USB 1, right?
With the amount that the amount of sugar I eat and the little amount of exercise I do these days, my girlfriend could call me a floppy bay.
We got another card reader, but this one's mini USB.
Actually, that's pretty cool because that has multiple options on it, and that's just like a little external appliance.
We got...
Although it rattles like a GM or like a 90s American vehicle.
Is this a RAM cooler?
Possibly, yeah, actually.
Kind of looks like it, hey? We've got a blower fan. Actually, you know what we should show? We should show one of the more exciting things.
The bottle opener that says Patriot on it.
Oh yeah, we got a Patriot bottle opener. Keep that around for our balls. Guarana. Why don't we grab the acrylic case?
Sure,
Let's start off with the exciting stuff.
Let's get to it. Hop to it. Yeah, our buddy Randy, who's helped us out with some projects in the past, he's the one who experienced all the flooding. And Randy used to do a lot of modding back in the day. He was a big land guy. And he's kind of like the king of Frankenstein tech. He helped Stace with a project recently that isn't out yet, but it has a very cool final form. And let's just say there was a lot of soldering that happened, and it's something you would not expect. Okay, so I love this because this reminds me of going to LANs back in the early 2000s. This is an acrylic see-through case. It's all there. It even still has the full rear I/O plate and everything. I love this. I absolutely love it. We're definitely going to put a project in here. I'm probably going to do Windows XP to do it justice. Lots of lights. We'll make this thing look like one of those neon boxes that would burn your corneas back in the day. But when I remember, when I was a kid, I was probably, when we started going to LANs, I think I was in grade 10. And so being, a winter birthday, I was probably like 14 years old or something. And man, there were some really cool computers back then, but they're expensive. Like hardware back in the day, if you wanted to put together a really nice machine, it's like putting together a top tier machine now. But when you're a kid in high school, you don't really have a couple grand usually. Although Randy had a really cool story. The guy that we picked this stuff up from, he was saying that when he was 10 years old, what did he win? It was like he won some big rear projection TV, like a massive one, and he sold it for $2,500 and then built a PC. He said he spent $400 on a 4x disc burner and was like the coolest guy in the city. So
yeah, everything about this case is there. We've got an ancient I/O shield, not sure what it's from, but look at all these fans. There's 3 80mm fans. Ooh.
Keep it nice and semi-cool.
And look at the opening for the power supply.
Yeah,
like that's now it's just you get like a square shape, like USB. I thought I remember seeing USB 1 port on here, but I must be mistaken.
So open this up a bit.
Oh damn, we got an actual Windows XP Home Edition CD key on here. Ooh. We're not just gonna keep using the one D-Man says.
Bless his heart, though.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we were talking a bit before about the Mac Mini upgrade costs. I'm gonna honestly say I'm not surprised by this. If you look at Apple's history of repair and machine upgrades and modding, like only in recent years, because they used to be quite an open book back in the day, but at this point in time, like they're still selling, or they were at least selling laptops with like 256 gig hard drives that are soldered in, and like in 2024, that's just that's a terrible hard drive. I mean, solid state drive, but I mean that's like nothing. Ryan, how you doing from Everything's Broken Garage?
I've just started saying storage drives. Oh, here's another classic Randy fan. Just got the 2 wires.
Yeah, it's been snipped.
Yeah. I wonder if he stole the Molex for it.
A circumcised fan.
Jeez.
You got the snip.
Oh, look at this. What the heck is this? Is this a CPU? Oh, look at the fan controller for the back.
That's actually super cool.
What the heck is that for?
That's really dated. Let's get.
Is that a CPU fan? You think that just like goes over top of a passive heatsink?
I'm not even sure which way to tilt it for the cameras. That's really cool though. That reminds me of the era. Okay, is this right here?
Got some 2-pin fans.
We're doing things real casual here today, folks.
We got another fan with snipped wires.
Very nice.
There we go.
So that one's aiming forward. That one's aiming down.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if I could aim this one more toward the.
Okay, we got a 3-pin fan, so that's the most controllable fan. This blower fan is pretty sick, though. Look at that. That's
It's got some action to it.
A spicy meatball. Although, typical Randy Spice. That's what we're gonna call them.
When the wires are half snipped.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of electrical tape here. We've got
Ryan
a
says
3-pin.
he thinks it might be a case panel vent.
Oh, that makes sense. We got a 3-pin AMD block.
Another CPU cooler. Actually, I was in here the other day and I organized quite a bit of stuff. We've got our PC parts and mods section now with everything labeled.
Yeah. Got another one of those.
Ryan says, remember those cases that had a vent over the CPU on the side of the panel? Yeah, like kind of like the I call it the tunnel RAM on the XP machine that I brought to VCF.
What the heck?
Inside that castle.
Where would this go?
That looks like it's just a front I/O panel from maybe a pre-built.
Oh, maybe. This is cool though.
Oh, love that.
The color doesn't really show up on stream properly, but this is
it's neon green. Actually, you can see it great in the original or like the main camera. Neon green.
What does this one say? $1.50 new C, also snipped cables.
These Molexes didn't have a chance.
This looks like a mount for a hard drive cooler.
What do you guys think of the new Mac Mini? I'm gonna pull up some stats here.
Honestly, I think
It
it's
looks
super
exactly
compelling.
like a Mac Studio, although the button on the bottom is the funniest thing in the world.
I love all the 3D printed solutions. Like, this thing can't make too much sense. We got to make it stupid somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this finally went on sale on Friday, didn't it?
What the heck is this? It's a mini.
$5.99. That is, I mean, in Canadian dollars, that's cheap for a desktop. $599.
So this is a mini, or sorry, micro USB to mini USB. Classic.
LTT Northern Lights desk pad. That's correct, Ryan.
And the LTT, this shirt is a tax write-off t-shirt.
We also have some hoodies around here.
Dan's got the Steve turtleneck.
We went a little crazy. Stace has the tracksuit though, top and bottom.
It is true. It was like $30 for the pair, and I was like, you know, this is a part of my heritage. This
Right.
is cultural attire for me. What the heck
Ryan
is
says
this?
he's excited to get his hands on one of the new minis. Honest to God, like these look like insanely good value. The only difference I can see, and this is between the one that's $5.99 and the one that's $7.99, is storage space, and it's an extra $256. So you get a 512 for an extra $200. Now that pisses me off.
Well, that
mind
actually,
you, it's all baked into the board. It's not like,
but you could buy one of those user replaceable or upgradable ones from that guy who made that project.
that's true. It's just like, at the end of the day, though, you know, the way that they're valuing storage technology, I think, is kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Considering it, like,
Is this a 60 mil?
I
Or
mean,
is
like I
this
said, it's all soldered to the board, but
Is this like an 80 mil fan with just like a circular shroud?
that's interesting, actually.
Let's take a look. No, I think that's a 60 or 65. That's wild.
Or what was it, 62? I think I had it. Oh no. It was 82. I can't even remember off the top of my head. In that castle build.
Oh, hold on. We got something exciting, folks. We have
Ryan says simping for Linus. I kid.
a 7870, I think. Yeah, that's actually still an acceptable graphics card. I'm not like for AAA gaming, but a 2 gig graphics card that consumes a lot of juice. Like,
Wait, Jamie says the storage is not, or is swappable. Oh, that is news to me. I don't know why I thought that they were all on the board. Maybe it's just because they solder the RAM chips and the video chips. And
I thought that the storage wasn't user upgradable. But I mean, if they've got Thunderbolt ports, just plug in high-speed NVMe in an enclosure. Like,
oh
all
yeah,
day.
exactly. I mean, I think that's what most content creators and people who are using it for editing and 3D imaging and stuff, I think they're going to be probably using external media.
Oh, cool. This is high-speed USB, but it says do not remove when using Bluetooth. I think this is a Bluetooth thing, Bluetooth receiver.
That's pretty cool. But that's USB 1.0, isn't it? So that would be pretty old. Would that be like back when a Bluetooth was that earpiece that people wore to the bar?
Yeah, I'm an important CEO. I wear my Bluetooth, so I have to be able to take calls hands-free at any time. You know what? In my day, we just answered the phone with our hands and held it to our face while we drove.
Ryan basically agrees on external storage. Says that can play so much CS:GO. Jamie's Hack Shack says DOS Dude did a video.
Sorry, no, it can't. Nobody can play CS:GO. It's been removed.
CS2.
Yes. If you know how to play CS:GO, hit me up.
So what was that video of the Mac Mini upgrades that we watched a moment ago?
That was just
RAM?
I think he was doing it to a MacBook. No, it was storage.
Oh, it was storage? Okay.
But yeah, it was the solid
upgrading
storage.
brand new Mac Mini. Here's the video. I'm just gonna
Make sure it's mute.
play it, but
Yeah, we got this chromed out 120. That's pretty slick. Molex. Hell yeah.
oh no way! That is so cool. Okay, so DOS Dude says in the description of the video, in this video I unbox, completely disassemble, and upgrade the storage on a brand new M4 Mac Mini. This machine having only been out for a day at the time I filmed this video. I was expecting the storage to be soldered to the logic board like previous Apple Silicon Mac Mini models. However, to my surprise, the storage ended up actually being located on removable NAND module PCBs, similar to the Mac Studio. Unlike the Mac Studio, though, the standard M4 Mac Mini only supports up to 2 NANDs, making its max storage configuration 2 terabytes. In this instance, the 1 terabyte NAND chips I had on hand had issues, so I had to settle for 2 512 gig chips. Still, that is really cool. Suddenly, I'm listening. Get my Fraser Crane impression out. That's pretty sick.
Fraser Crane once had the sickest burn that I'd ever heard, dude. He talks about how like there's an electron microscope that they make that it uses by actually bouncing electrons off of stuff to be able to see the tiniest things, and even with an electron microscope, you wouldn't be able to see the amount that I care.
I still fail to see. What was that? I can't remember.
It's been a while.
Fantastic.
You watched it much more recently than I have, so you might remember it.
Jamie says Jabra.
Oh man, colored cables. So we got some orange Setas.
Chrome to get you home. Wow.
Oh man, do you remember these cheesy Deal Extreme?
Yeah, the cheap USB
look
micro
at this,
USB chargers.
Look at this yellow one. Oh, that is
This is an era right here. We should actually create an art piece with these.
Actually, I'd be down. I'm gonna need to grab like a bag or something just to put all of the fans in, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna. You know, I had 2 trays of fans going on the side there, but that's not gonna.
Yeah.
Although, mind you, most of these have been cut, right? Or not? Maybe not
most
all of them.
No, only like 3 or 4.
I like that silver one. That's cool.
Yeah, the chrome one's
120.
cool, and the neon green. Trying to get all the fans out of this box. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the hard drive coolers with a fan in it.
That's pretty nifty.
Remember when you used to cool your hard drives?
It's a nifty gifty.
What is this?
Looks like a GPU. No, what is it?
Yeah, a 4000 XT 64 meg TV out.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, with a
A
non-attached,
loose heatsink.
right? Actively cooled, so you knew it was good.
Ryan says we leave Fraser on for our cat when we leave the house.
I leave LGR on for my cat.
Then he also says OnlyFans box. Or OnlyFans box.
We had a bag for that.
But it's because the box has many fans.
Did you take the fans out of that bag?
My name's Dan. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where the bag ended up though. It might be around here. There's a bag with CDs. You take those CDs out.
Yeah.
you,
I held off.
yeah, me too.
Rory's favorite joke.
All right, so
Oh, actually, you know what? This would be good to go through while I put this stuff away.
there you go.
The
Let's
CDs,
have a
if
look.
you want to.
What do we got here? Let's see if we can grab one of these extra cameras. Dun, dun, dun. Unless they're all burnt. Because burnt CDs aren't exactly the most interesting.
Well, one of them is full of software, and it has a legitimate like Ubuntu CD on it.
This is... Well, this has legit discs, but it's mostly burnt. So we won't worry about this one. It also had a bunch of CD keys.
You know what? I could just go to my car and grab another storage box.
If you want to, you can,
Yeah, I think I might go do that.
Sure.
Because we got to put these fans somewhere. There's so many. And this is only box 1 of 5?
Hey, Ryan says, due to the cat watching Frasier, it has become a lot more judgmental. Okay, so this is the one that I think had real software in it. Let's see. Burnt discs, burnt discs, burnt discs. This is not the greatest view. Let's see. Can we improve it? Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, sir. I agree. Fedora Core. What is this? Powers Up Gamers. What is this? Excalibur 3D graphics card. Ooh. So we got drivers, ATI, Printhouse. Okay, I thought this one had real old school discs from the manufacturer. Oh, maybe here we go at the back. All right, looks like Civ 4. Beyond the Sword, Civ 4 Gold Edition, TFT, or Team Fortress, Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Blue Shift, Platinum Opposing Force, Game of the Year, BF2, World of Warcraft, that's awesome, Supreme Commander, Black and White 2. I wish, is there an offline version of WoW that you can play? Like, you know, if it was like WoW Classic, almost like based on the original install discs that you don't have to pay online for.
We have large boxes in my car, which is not helpful.
Got Command and Conquer Generals, Black and White 2. I've never played Black and White. Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth. All right.
Oh, is that the one that has the Nemesis system that they patented so nobody else can, like, use it?
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, if you, like, attack certain people, then other people, like, become your enemy specifically and come after you, but, like... Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something else then, because I only had large movie boxes in my car.
Okay, there might be some boxes around here.
Dan had just gotten this place really, like, tidy and organized, and then literally within 2 days, we bring back another collection of crap.
Okay, so how's that look on screen? Can you just check this camera here?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, so, I think you know what we might need to do is switch from this large box to a smaller one.
This is a medium.
Well, so we have some smalls over here.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
And then
I'm just gonna put all the fans back on the top, and we'll transplant later.
Allocate space to
Yeah.
a particular cause. Hopefully that'll take some of the pressure off.
Oh man, nothing like a good old network switch. Ooh, a 50 gig network switch. Wait, what? No, sorry, TE100 S50G. I bet you it's 100 megabits.
Ryan says BF2, Dota, it's Warcraft 3 like-ish. Yeah, when I said TFT, I thought I was saying Team Fortress, but no, TFT's Frozen Throne, now that I think about it. So yeah, that would be TF and TF2 that we saw. Okay, what do we got here? D-Link, dual band cloud router. That is definitely not what's in the box.
There's a reason he went by FPS Randy, because he liked FPS games.
This just looks like maybe
That network card? Oh, no, that's a single board computer.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm not sure what type. Do you see a model number on it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, check that out. Here's a small box.
A64DB V1.1 2G. 201 A64D B110. Micro USB powered. Interesting. What the heck is this? NVIDIA Titan X? No way. Oh, it's a water block for one. And it is gnarly. Oh, yeah.
Yummy.
Oh, what a shame.
Is it not cleanable or repairable? Let's see.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
Darn. That's, unfortunately, yeah, one for the, like, scrap metal guys. That's a hunk of metal there.
Yeah, here, that's what we've got Asus.
Oh, I think we got a bunch of water cooling
So
stuff.
those are water cooling hoses.
Oh, is that a
This
Wi-Fi
is-
camera?
Yeah, I think so.
Slick. Oh, it's D-Link, though, so you know it's garbage.
This is a USB SNES controller.
Oh, that's... It's actually decent.
What else is in here? Here, do you want to take the box? I'll detangle these things.
The box? Sure.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there, I think.
Oh my god. We just got a whole bunch more fans.
Good.
Hey, is this a radiator? ATI HD 4870, 4850, 3800, NVIDIA 90. Oh my god, this is an ancient water cooling block.
That's cool.
Or is that...
It looks pretty clean.
Or no, that's not water cooling, is it? Is that an air cooler? Accelero 91. Yeah, I think this might just be like a giant heat sink, right?
This is old style USB.
Oh, mini USB for when you need to charge something in the car.
Yeah, that's probably for the garbage.
Oh, this is a Northbridge heatsink.
Nifty.
Yeah, we got a pair of these for anybody who wants to.
Just an AC adapter.
Look at them. Hey, put it up, man.
Oh, good. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that when he was. He's like, just take it. I was like, all right. I don't know what I would put it on. Probably nothing, because I don't think I have anything that would fit it. But...
You know what would be fun to do? Have a wall-mounted computer with no front or anything, but then you just use the power button from this, have it mounted on the wall below it.
Ryan says, good scrap aluminum. God bless.
So much of that. Oh, we got HyperX pudding keycaps. Yeah, because you know what I love my keyboard to feel like is pudding. The British style of pudding.
Nice and mushy.
Oh, yeah. What the hell is this? A GTX 285.
You know what? You should make
Like,
keycaps.
oh, just a cooler for one.
You should make keycaps called pudding skins. Ron, thank you for the super chat. Ron sends us $5 saying, here's a little cash to cover the cost of having all this trash hauled back off.
I mean,
it is largely garbage.
$5 in Dan's truck would get us halfway to the dump.
I think I'm getting a respiratory illness just from untangling this stuff.
New in box, or new in packaging, ball bearing case fan.
Ooh.
You know what? Here we go. That goes on the wall.
You know what? If we do good on time, we got to go through that box of stuff that Dana gave me at VCF.
Oh yeah.
That will be probably largely more interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here we go. An actual GPU this time with oh, it still has the Crossfire link on it. This is a 5870.
Okay.
Okay, so not all trash. My R9 285 I remember had the exact same style blower on it. Or no, my R9 290 I think it was.
Asus charger. It's a barrel plug charger. Likely be from.
I have no idea.
A router or something.
Oh, check this out, Dan.
Garbage.
I think you wanted one of these.
Oh yeah, that's right.
An iPod.
Yeah, that's wicked.
That's an iPod.
Probably the classic.
I don't think it's a classic even. 30 gigs. Trackitback.com.
Reward. Recompense.
Oh.
Oh.
And iPod Touch like box.
Lovely.
That's also neat.
Okay, we're getting through this pile here. This is a switch mode power supply. Yeah, another barrel plug. Who cares?
Who freaking cares? I think we got the drive bay covers for this. Cover up your shame.
Shout out to people from New Jersey for all of the poor imitations we do of their accents. This is a Microsoft charger. Put that to the side because I think the power cord is on the floor. And Steve, our friend Mac84, is from New Jersey, so shout out to that.
I think that he goes by he, not a that.
Dan, how's the new truck so far? Truck is awesome. You know what? I just ran diagnostics this morning with my girlfriend's dad. He came over with this wicked tool. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the something 4000. and it reads.
Sounds futuristic. Oh,
You can use it to read vehicles from like 81 to 94 or something. And I just picked up a 1990 GMC Sierra. No rust at all, which is fantastic. It's got a 350. The body's a little scratched up, but there's no rust. And it was safety, command start, had a whole bunch of new parts, new tires. So there is an engine knock, which the seller didn't necessarily mention. He said it has a small tick sometimes when it starts, and he brought it out running. So I figured he meant lifters, but it sounds like it's probably a rod or a crank.
Dan, Windows 8
sucks,
Pro.
but yeah, I remember.
I think I might actually want to steal that license soon.
The truck might need a motor down the road. For now, it's good. Even if it does need a motor, for what I paid for it, it's rust free. It's in good shape. I would be okay with putting another 350 in. Nice
SSD upgrade kit.
shelving lights. Eh?
So this is just a. We've got an SSD enclosure here.
Sorry.
Just an external enclosure for an SSD. We should throw something in there just to use as a storage drive.
That's pretty cool.
Also, check this out. This will actually work out great on your Necropolis.
Everybody. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, I needed that.
Yeah. Slick.
Everybody loves a clown.
It's literally
So why don't you?
just fans. So now I'm going to start throwing fans in there.
Perfect. Perfect usage of the box. Okay. I'll grab the other small one and get started after that.
And we should pick another discussion topic.
Actually, yeah, what would be another good headline here? Let's have a look. So we covered Mac Minis and Apple Silicon replacement storage.
Yeah, shout out to iBoff RCC, of course.
Oh, Stace, you were talking about iMac screen issues?
yeah.
What was that one about?
So I think it's the M1 iMacs. We've had their screens starting to get like lines through them because, as I understand, they're putting too much voltage through the display cable and it's degrading after about 2 or so years.
Let's pull this up, see if we can find it.
Oh, nice. Just like a original Samsung wall charger. That's fantastic, actually. See, it isn't all waste. Just mostly.
Oh, here's one from July. But this is just from the community page. But M1 iMac suddenly has horizontal lines across the screen.
Oh, check this out.
Where did you see that?
I think I saw it on TechLinked.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you said it was the M1s.
Yeah.
This is one of the risks you run when you are an early adopter. If you buy new technology the very first time it comes out, no one's tested how far it'll go down the road, right? Like, there's no guarantees for any of that. Let's see.
Yeah, I've done that with cars too. I had an '07 Lexus ES350, first of that generation. I had
M1 iMac owners complain about horizontal lines appearing on screen.
I had a Genesis Coupe in 2009.
This is from Mac Rumors.
I had the first Fiat 500 in Winnipeg. I'm an idiot. I don't learn lessons. Lessons learn me.
It says lines continue to appear on the screen even after the iMac is restarted, and no solutions have been identified. Affected users are saying they appear on the screen around 18 to 24 months after purchase.
Oh, a USB extension cable.
As a result, these iMacs are no longer under Apple Care, often no longer covered by the 1-year warranty, unless you purchase the extended Apple Care. Well, that would be frustrating.
Moral of the story: buy Apple Care.
Well, yeah. Do better doesn't appear in that story at all, right? Are there more fans in there?
Sort of. I'm gonna take all the USB cables and shove them into the USB cable box as well. Okay. I get the feeling that these aren't the last fans we've come. Oh, check this out! An orange one.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
Very demure. Oh yeah, very mindful. Oh, check it out! A single port network card. That's pretty slick.
Okay, let's see what the chat's saying here.
More SATA cables.
Ron says fast forward to the 120-pound box of nothing but slot covers. Yeah, and probably AC adapter barrel plugs.
Oh, this is probably for that single board computer because it's micro USB.
Okay. Ryan says yes, and in the Apple stance, they're ignoring it.
That's
Jesus, you picked them. Ryan says, Jesus, you picked them, don't you, Stace?
My Genesis coupe was in the shop 10 of the first 12 months. Sorry,
Ugh.
sorry, not for the whole month, but in the first 12 months I owned it, it was in the shop 10 times.
Jesus.
Clutch slave cylinder leaked from the factory. Transmission had to be replaced because they built them out of Lego. The door lock system at one point. It was just, it was a wild ride, let me tell you. And then my Fiat 500 was so much worse. And I traded the Fiat 500. It was a 2012. I traded it for a 2007 Lexus ES350, which I drove for 2 years, problem-free. Loved it. Sold it. 2 weeks later, the engine, the timing chain skipped a tooth and mashed its valves.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and the guy called me furious. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I had 2 great years with it.
Okay, we got some RAM with coolers. G-Skill.
Oh my god.
Looks
How
like
old-
16 gigs.
How old do you think this thermal paste is? Whew. I think there's a date on here.
Or it could be 4 gigs. It's either 4 or 16.
Primo Chill Purple Dye Bomb for PC. Ice /
Bunch of
PC
hardware.
Pure Utopia Water. I don't think this is, this might not be thermal paste.
This is HDMI to VGA.
Oh god, I just got a whiff of like gross dust.
Yeah, there's really some nasty basement moldy smell here.
Oh yeah, whatever's in that box, that reeks.
It's not good, I'll tell you that much. It is bad, folks. Seb says, eat the paste. How's it going, Seb?
Oh, this is one of those, you would put it in like a drive bay thing and then put a fan in there. So you see,
This is a Dell barrel plug charger.
like you would, you'd put this like enclosure.
Okay. Are we throwing these out? Because this is...
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what the garbage bag's for.
Yeah,
Literal
these
garbage.
Are, like, these are completely devastating. Let's,
Oh, if you're on that side, can you pop this into the USB bin?
completely devastated. Okay.
Yo. Hey, an HDMI cable. It's always useful. Oh, Dan, do you like jank headphones? Have you ever felt anything this flimsy?
Ryan was asking how the back is doing. Oh yeah, those are. Well, this one's starting to lose the.
Just throw it out.
How the back is doing. Back's getting better. It's a little sore today, as I was on my feet a bit yesterday, but it's getting there. It's improving slowly but surely. Slowly but shortly. More adapters. That's good to have. There's another one.
Oh, I think we have another graphics card.
Oh,
I think we hit a pile of... Oh, what is this? Oh, 5450. Oh, boy.
we've got the Daydream View.
That's from the original Pixel. That was mine originally. I bought that Pixel with that headset, and I sold it to him at one point. And the phone overheated over and over again until it killed itself. And I guess we still have the little mount to do phone VR in a way that'll make you more nauseous than anything else because the phone overheats.
Ryan says the paste is a lie. We've got a non-functional Zotac flashlight.
Got a bunch of network cards.
Ugh, that's a sound that I have.
I remember we thought, what do we ever need network cards for? And then we had that Windows XP land and we couldn't get drivers for the motherboard, so we were just looking for any network
we
card
ended
we
up
could find.
scrambling and trying like 4 or 5 different network cards.
We had to pull one out of a PC, as I recall. Oh, a sound card. That's cool. XFI, Extreme
I
Fidelity.
actually started a sound card bin the other day.
Creative Sound Blaster.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, massive radiators.
So,
Massive radiators.
when we do our project where we use the Winnipeg weather for water cooling, maybe we can involve some of this janky water cooling stuff.
These guys going on.
I have no idea. Do we have a network cards? Yeah, we do.
Perfect.
And a sound cards.
Yeah, they're all pretty full. We're gonna need bigger bins.
I think we're gonna need a bigger containment unit.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I've got a bunch of Dollarama bins.
Adapter. These look like CD sleeves.
I need to get some of this stuff off the table.
CDs.
Heyo.
Ryan says, good transmission cooler for the truck. He says, you're rich is... Oh, wait. Hang on. So where'd all this trash, I mean treasure, come from? Dan, do you need PCI network cards?
Apparently.
L-swap everything says, you're rich if you're calling precious metals junk.
Is it L swap everything or LS swap everything?
LS swap.
So you know what you should do with your truck, right?
Then
LS swap.
Ryan says, everything broken garage. Good transmission cooler for the truck. The radiators, you mean?
Oh yeah,
What have we got
add them
here?
to your transmission. You know what would be fun to see how much like computer
Radeon
stuff.
HD 5450 with the power cooler.
Oh, I just put that away. Let's put that in the box then.
Yeah. No, here's the card.
There's a card in there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one over here that we just pulled out. Hey, in the box. That's fun.
Ellis Swap everything. How you doing? Speaking of that, I just bought a 1990 GMC Sierra. I don't know if you were here for that part, but that sounds like it'd probably be up your alley.
Whoa, this looks like a riser cable.
Oh, this is cool. This is a speaker.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's weird.
The Boom Boom speaker. Let's get the
You know
close-up
what?
of that.
This is a bunch of, I bet you, LAN party prizes.
Oh, yeah, probably. This is a speaker, folks.
Where's the SATA cable box?
Oh, it's that 7-Up crate on the floor there. There's just too many.
We have so many SATA cables.
Oh, Lenovo charger. Have a bin of those going over here.
I remember when I used to think, oh, Lenovo, that's professional quality products. And then I realized there's a reason why they win the government accounts over and over again.
Because they're terrible.
They're cheap. How brown do you think the water would be that would come out of these?
Ugh. Well, they smell like they'd have brown water in them already.
Oh, that's definitely where that sedge came from.
Ellis Swap everything says 6 liter and T56 when? Ryan says 5.3 would be a lovely swap in it.
Oh, yeah.
I think we could all agree that there are many swaps there. Oh, here's a 2-prong power cord.
Okay.
Strange.
So, strange power?
Just put it in PC.
First of all, how dare you?
Network cable. We almost need like a window open here because the air is quite terrible.
Dense? Yeah.
And it's not just because of the burping.
I'm putting the water cooling stuff all in one spot.
Yeah, the Sierra I just bought has a 5.7 with what would it be, a 400R transmission? I don't know. It's got the overdrive. Another fan box. Whoop. Another Dell power adapter. It is the 2-wheel drive. It's a C series. 1990. So not quite a first-year product. But next thing on the list, Black Friday tech deals. Yeah, anyone planning on picking up any cool stuff for Black Friday? Stace and I have been known to spend a little time on Newegg on Black Friday. Actually,
and
I
amazing.
still have a case in the box that I need to do something with. I think I'm going to move my PC over to it when I do up my office, though, because the office is going to have like a lot more white on the walls. And
if you want that small form factor, we have still 3 attack helicopter cases from last Black Friday.
Oh my god, yeah. Although you're going to sit on some of those long term, right?
All of them, potentially.
It's power.
Oh, here's a Asus USB charger, so that fills me with confidence.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that I need this year for Black Friday, but you know, I'm always keeping an eye on it because sometimes things come along. Like Stace bought those attack chopper cases for what were they, like $100 a piece or less?
Oh yeah,
Like normally they were like $200 each.
I think it was $111 a piece.
Yeah. Oops.
Like we got more of the whatever this is.
What is that?
I have no idea.
That stank.
Oh, that
God
ran.
damn.
We're gonna have to have another stream where we get some test benches out and start testing the parts we come across here.
Here's a network cable. I like that lime green thing. That's cool.
Oh, this is a temperature sensor. Yeah, here we go. Temp 2 cable. That's. I bet you that goes with the acrylic case.
Nifty.
Or you know what? I'm gonna put that with
More networking. Oh, this one's broken. Yeah. We got enough.
Oh yeah.
We got enough. Seta.
Actually, you know what? This game is garbage.
Yeah. Why is it altered?
It's bent and it looks like it's seen water.
Okay. Well, we've got lots of power games.
Are we keeping this?
That's a network. Yeah, I think so.
You check which type of network it is?
I did not. I just threw it over there. Okay. I am Thart.
Let's see.
Oh, this box is stanky.
We gotta test out this.
Is that the video card you gave me, Ryan? No, the one you gave me was loose, I do believe. But I have it. Actually, I'm thinking we're probably going to end up going through the stuff from VCF because I left it to the side to do on a live stream. Just haven't got to it. So we should do that today if we're good.
We really should put this in a computer, though. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, actually... Oh, no. It's a little late to, let's say, cool your necropolis. Through the drive bays.
Right. Yeah, that project is done. We just got to edit.
Can you toss this in the fan box?
There's like 300 something gigs though to edit.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that'll be something.
Oh, check this out. Look, remember the RAM we have on the wall? This is the exact same kit.
The one that is $344.95,
Yeah.
brand new.
Is that? Can we just hang it up together? I need to take the screw out a little bit. That's incredible. That is insane. Oh wait, no, that's just regular DDR, and the other one's DDR2 from the looks of it?
Yes, I think so. Sick. We've got the whole lineage. Alright, what's the chat saying here? I thought I'd give you a power color and a green box. Did you? I'll have to check. Maybe if you did, it'll be in... yeah, you gave me... I think you gave me a loose one, but... If you did, it'll be in a little crate that we got here. This looks like decent network.
Oh, this has got to be fans because it has like RPM, Fahrenheit, etc. Like that's a neat fan controller card. Yeah, you know what? We just got to start a web store to sell off some of this crap.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Everybody, bookmark CanadianComputerCollector.com.
One day we'll get that started because we have talked about it.
Yeah, one day you guys will be able to sift through our own pile of e-waste.
One day the garbage will be your problem.
Yeah, if you like picking through this stuff. For like garbage,
Okay.
we don't need a GTX 285 air cooler.
Okay.
I assume that that's because the card itself got water cooled, right?
Whoa.
Randy was a big water cooler. He was always advocating for water cooling.
You know, if one thing water cooling needs, it's advocates.
Well,
JK.
in the early days especially, yeah.
Ryan says you need merch. Yeah, Ryan, you know what? You gave me that website that has really good prices for merch with good margins. So it's not just everything going to the shirt maker. I think we're going to look into that. We've talked kind of preliminarily about it.
Preliminary. Scary.
Oh, this is cool. This is like some kind of indicator lights on Molex.
DDR3 2200. Okay.
Mystery grab bags. Yeah, just like Linus. Linus tack tips.
So these are 2 gig DIMMs with giant coolers.
Bum, bum, bum.
Man, if we could get our stuff printed on Linus Tech Tips blanks, that would be sick. They're very nice.
LTT blanks
Like the blank t-shirts?
that they use.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like American Apparel quality.
how much would they cost them?
I don't know. I mean, when they sell them, they're selling them for $20.
Jeremy, how you doing? From Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. One of the regulars. Good to see you. Oh, that's a very long micro USB.
Oh, slick.
Okay.
Our bins overfloweth.
Right. Oh, this is actually an audio extension. That's not bad. Power. Phoenix.
Power of Phoenix. What a throwback. All right, what do we got for topics? Let's dive into another one.
Next topic. Okay, what do we get here? Firefox laid off their advocacy division.
Yeah, that sucks. They were advocating for a free and open internet. And they've decided to stop spending money on that. As they have run out of money, apparently.
Is this kind of like the canary in the coal mine with Google? They said that they were no longer, what was it, a force for good in the world?
Oh, it was "Don't be evil" was removed
Yeah.
from their corporate ethos. Originally, they just moved it further back, and then they removed it entirely.
I feel like you know, being someone who works in a corporate setting, I feel like on some level it could have just been a director or someone being like, "We're not silly anymore. We're a professional company," and then removing it, right? Like,
Are you
it's
sure that
just
they didn't want to
silliness.
just have their conscience feel free to be evil?
I feel like those people don't have consciences to begin with in a lot of cases.
Man, look at this generic switching adapter. Look at the plug on that.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Where have you been putting those other style power supplies? It was this one?
Yeah, anything that's not Lenovo's on the outside.
So Dan's such a big Lenovo guy.
Well, just look at the box, and if you see Lenovo, then you know that that's the Lenovo box.
Dan loves Lenovo so much. Oh, check this out. This is
Lenovo-ist.
if you want to put like a floppy drive size thing into a CD bay, you've got an adapter.
Very nice. Okay. Oh, actually, I started a tray here. That black tray beside the IBM monitor. That has drive trays and junk.
Neat.
Do you still have the Coleco Atom computers, Dan? Yes, actually, I do, Jeremy. We still have those things.
Does he want them? Is that what's up?
Well, I think he wanted to work on one. At one point, we were talking about trading like an AM4 board for one, but I think I didn't want to necessarily get rid of it in the end for an AM4 board because eventually that will be obsolete. But we're gonna figure something out because he wanted to do a little bit of work on one.
Fair enough.
So much has happened over the last little while.
What do you want to do with this iPod?
You
know what? Let's
keep the
grab power
iPod
cable.
out. I think it's pretty cool.
Let's plug it in and charge it up.
Yeah, check USB stuff. Check the USB-ness. And the pudding keycaps, are these... Actually, they look like they're
Unused?
open. Oh, that's kind of neat. With a HyperX. I think I have a HyperX keyboard.
I think it's pronounced Hyperx.
I think it's called... It's called... Okay. This can go in USB-ness. These are video adapters, which require their own place.
Oh, we got some more, another sound card. Creative Labs again. And we have a TV at Anywhere Plus. So this is, I guess, just a TV tuner card. Here. Got another USB extension cord. Man, so much micro USB in here. Tells you everything you need to know about when this stuff came from. Oh, this is a weird one. Canon video to FireWire. Oh, and an eSATA card, of course, but eSATA with IDE. Oh, my hands stink. Yeah, I bet. After touching all this stuff. All that stank. Ugh.
Okay.
All that stank on you. What is this? D-Link to USB.
Audio.
Are they just two USB ports?
Yeah, we should have submerged all of this in soapy water first.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things we could have done. GeForce 7600 GT OC.
That's cool. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh.
7600.
Yet another sound card.
This is just silliness.
Oh, another chrome fan. Yeah.
Ugh.
These little polka dot USB cable. Huh?
Oh my god. Okay.
The world's shortest networking cable.
Mimmels, mate.
Put this with those other GPU air
Holy
controllers.
crap! I can't believe that we're like only like a dent into that box.
Well, yeah. But oh, here we go. Just a water block for something.
Stink.
No.
Mold.
No. Other stuff stinks. We have a turkey baster.
Yeah, I can just go right in the garbage.
It says water cooling.
Okay, but still.
Huh?
It's all yellow. Just throw it out.
I want to show the
Yeah.
audience. They need to see it. They need to know where it came from.
This is probably trash.
Got seeing some PCBs. Another Creative Labs SB0200. This one also has like almost like a VGA out or something. Interesting. Yet another network card. Look at all these sound cards. Why? Oh, what is this? Another network card. This one looks fancy though. Look at that.
So Firefox laid off their advocacy division, which kind of breeds the larger question. Like, do you think there will ever be a time when tech companies go back to being
Nope.
Scrupulous?
Mm-mm.
Like when they have morals for in the greater good matters, or do you think they've already
I think
passed that for good?
I think that'll be a niche that people like framework duke it out in. Here's a DVD player, a tiny one. Might even be like a DVD drive or a CD drive or
It
something.
looks external.
Here, a water cooling piece of tube. Always useful. Here's more for the same water cooling block. What is this? USB 2.0 times 4 ports. More water cooling. I've been putting the water cooling stuff down in the bottom side of that desk. Oh, is this a KVM? Yeah, okay, we got a KVM for switching your keyboard vidya.
Okay. So Jeremy says, I mainly wanted to redesign the keyboard, honestly. And then he says, the SB0200 was a Dell OEM card, if I remember correctly.
Water wetter, super coolant.
Oh, lovely.
Sealed, Dan. That's good.
Bleh.
Well, it's
Yeah,
kind of
Jeremy, we'll have to figure that out. I can send you a keyboard for sure. I'm sure that wouldn't be an issue. I'm just going to dig that stuff out. I'm not sure where it ended up in this new place.
Oh, universal battery charger for Google G1. Remember when you could take your phone battery out? You have a second one on a charger? Oh, look. Noctua Paste NTH1. It's premium componentin.
Oh, it's actually in the packaging still.
Yeah.
Might be sealed.
This guy knew what he needed for cooling. Another Chrome 80mm fan with a 3-pin out. That's actually pretty slick. That's a big surprise. Huh?
Yeah, peanut.
Peanut Grigio.
Go to jail for that.
It's a type of wine. More water block.
Another laptop charge.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. BlackBerry USB charger. Slick. Remember when BlackBerry was like, oh yeah, everyone professionally uses BlackBerry for security. And then BlackBerry just went from being like the de facto like smartphone to just not a thing anymore.
They're like, yeah, that's cool. We're still bankrupt.
More water cooling stuff.
Retro Techie says, I don't believe that shirt is in fact a tax write-off. Hello, Retro Techie. How are you?
No, and the way it was described in this the whole like description of how tax write-offs work was terribly obtuse. Linus did a terrible job explaining tax write-offs. That's fine. Got water cooling. Fucking loop fasteners. We have a USB and VGA cable. That's an interesting one. Why is it USB and VGA on one side and then is it like powered?
Some old floppy disks.
I wonder if that one's a powered cable for some reason. Flappies. Another USB extension cord. Heck yeah, these are sweet. It's important to be able to extend your USB extension cords. Oh, check it out, a Kensington lock. Which is useless without the code, so. And it looks like it's been clipped.
Lovely.
Let's just throw that out.
Here's a rewritable DVD drive and some Antex fan guards.
Do we want to keep all of these like IDE cables and stuff? I feel like we have lots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. God. Yeah, look at this. A phone jack? Why?
I've been throwing AC adapter barrel plugs out.
Yeah?
Who gives a damn?
We don't know what they're for anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get more bags.
Oh, yeah. Where we're going, I need more bags.
Some scrap recycler guy is going to just come by and be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need a towel.
Oh, what's that from? Is that The Simpsons?
No, that was that Donald Duck thing from back in the day.
Well, there was also like Simpsons or Family Guy. How's the chat doing?
Simpsons had, what was it? I can't, sorry, you have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
Okay. Do you still have the Coleco Adams? You've done that. I don't believe that sure is in fact a tax write-off. Do you guys have a Commodore PET of any kind? If not, would you like the prototype motherboard that I was going to send to a now former member of the Macintosh Friends Discord?
Oh, wow. You know what? I do have a Commodore PET.
Yes.
I picked one up this summer, actually. The very first one that I've ever seen for sale.
Another pyramid light.
I think that's very generous of you to offer, Jeremy, honestly. That sounds really cool. Yeah, you know what? I picked up the pen. I haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet because my back's been so bad for so long. So it's sitting here, but there's nothing going on with it at the moment. It's such a cool machine, though, and the one that I got was a very clean example, so I'm very, very, very happy about that. That's a power switch. These are little 40 mils. Little junky 40 mil fans. Power supply cables. Ra-cha-cha-cha. Switches and I/O. Okay. That's sticky and gross. Just gonna open this up slightly. The audio will suffer a little bit, but not much.
Alright, so I want to test these little, what the heck are they called? Like these little pyramid lights? So here's a little thing everybody should have in their arsenal, which is an Xbox 360 power supply, which you have taken power supply cords off of. There we go. So that you can just power stuff. You want to see if it works. So, just so y'all can see. It's loud.
Is it picking it up for sure?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see if people care, though. Yeah, so see we got the Molex here. All right, let's light up some... light ups. Whatchamacalls it? Little pyramid things. Okay. Test number 1. Nope. Doesn't seem to be doing it. Let's try another one just to be safe.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just do a quick, like, big open door to get some.
Yeah. That's it. My prototype board is an ITX form factor, by the way. It is very lightweight compared to an original Commodore PET. That's cool.
Woo!
That's all bent.
Yeah, the air was getting pretty rough in here.
Yeah,
All just from these boxes. It's got to be from the water.
it must be.
We should probably be wearing like respirators.
There's a lot of things we should probably be doing, yeah. That one doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, here we go. Power supply and then fan. Okay.
There we go. Hopefully that makes a difference.
God, it's the worst just trying to like line up Molex pins. For whatever reason, they don't like line up.
Freaking beasts.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to try these in a different setting, but they're not working at least with this power supply going.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if maybe there's something that needs to like trigger it to turn on. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're broken.
So Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Sack is asking yes or no.
What? Do we want the board?
I don't know. I want to reread it.
Oh. We'll have a look in a moment, Jeremy.
Getting down near the bottom of this box finally. Hey, a Blu-ray disc writer. That's sweet. More fans. Look how thick this fan is, though. This is like double the normal thickness.
Mamma mia.
And then this one is half thickness, which I think is, more accurate. What the heck is this off of like just a tiny little 40 mil fan with the grill? And another one. We'll put away some water cooling stuff in a memento. Man, that is one big bag of e-waste.
I mean, I would say yes, absolutely, Jeremy. I'm not going to say no to that. That sounds really cool. Maybe we could put it in an interesting case or create something custom. That's very cool.
So, something I've been thinking a lot about recently, and this is one of our topics, is maybe subscribing to one of those services like Delete Me. They kind of seemed like a bit of a sham at first, but like the more I think about it, the more I think like maybe even at least just for a little bit, just like do one initial wipe.
Where'd you been putting water cooling?
The bottom of that desk.
Okay.
I don't know. Has anybody used any of those things? We're not like sponsoring.
I get calls frequently from people who are trying to sell me like web design services or duct cleaning and like all this stupid BS. Or the ones where they pretend that they're from the CRA and there's some tax fraud that they're trying to pull off of them.
Canadian Revenue Agency for those who are wondering.
There's got to be some sort of way to stop these people. Like I feel that they're probably buying my information from data brokers for sure, or they got it at some point and kept it.
This is like a laptop CD drive. There's a CD in here. That's not how you store a CD. Windows 10 x64 with a laptop CD drive. Okay. That's an interesting choice. We'll just put you back together. I designed a case for it in Tinkercad meant to be 3D printed. Well, we have a 3D printer, so if you sent that over, we could also try printing it and see how it goes. That would be super sweet. And I've been looking for more excuses to use the 3D printer because I really haven't made use of it since I bought it. Ah, this KVM. It's a shame it's so ancient. They're so useful.
Oh god. Stinks.
Got that stank on me. God dang it, Bobby. We see me selling propane. They try to stop. Oh, look, another Xbox 360 power supply. Heck yeah.
Oh, actually, if you want to send the, would that be an STL file, Jeremy? That'd be cool too. We just got a 3D printer set up. We're not quite experts at using it yet, but we're figuring it out.
We need a good project to learn. Oh, you know what?
Oh my god, there's a lot of different color SATA in here.
Actually, this will be the perfect one to tear apart because look, it's gotten kind of like corroded.
Ooh.
So if we're gonna be cutting that off anyway, that's perfect.
Brightly colored SATA cables.
But you know what? Like when you want to hook up a GPU in a system that you don't know if it has enough power and just want to see if it'll work, like this is a good solution for little deal.
Amen. Amen Cooley.
Amen McNish. Hey man, how you doing?
Oh, what's down here? What is that? Oh, is that a satellite? A what? A sunlight emulator.
Plug it in. Let's find out.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Here we
seasonal
go.
affective disorder.
Or a start? Or a power?
I have no idea what it's doing. There's a little light.
Looks stupid.
Wink hub. What is a wink hub?
Garbage, perhaps?
By Z-Wave Plus. You know what? I'm gonna look up Wink Hub Z-Wave Plus and just see what it's supposed to do. Does anybody know? Put your guesses in the chat.
Jeremy says, I would link here, but I don't have a wrench, as Lewis Rossman would say.
Allows your diverse collection of smart products to speak the same wireless language. Maybe we should hold on to that.
Oh, interesting.
We don't have a diverse range of smart products because we collect old stuff. But
Got a crossfire. Bridge. This looks like a tiny laptop.
alright, you wanna unplug this guy? Oh,
This is
neat.
very weird looking.
Were any of those barrel chargers that you tossed a Dell?
No, well, there's laptop chargers on the floor that I've been putting aside.
Oh,
There are a bunch of Dell ones.
a lot of replacement basically. Here's a Dell. Let's fire that thing up.
Give her a try.
Yeah. Let's juice her up.
Give it a juice. We'll see if this even fits. Back?
Dell, of course it does.
Yeah. It's
Some
gonna be a different one.
piece of crap.
There's other Dell chargers over there, though.
How dare they?
Okay.
A D-Link,
Power
Oh.
Liano.
and it's been cut.
Oh, this is rusted as shit.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye.
Look at this delightful power cord.
It's been cut. Yeah, chuck it in the bag. It's been cut. Got the snip. Like me. Okay. What is this? A wireless charger?
I have no idea what it says.
Seems thin and breakable.
Input 5 volt, 2 amps. Output 5 volts, 1 amp. Yeah, it's a Qi charger. I don't know. Do we want to hold on to this? Do we have any wireless chargers kicking around?
I don't know.
It has a fan in it, which is probably good. Or at least it's got some sort of cooling thing in the back.
Sure.
Yeah, for now. But only for now.
I am rolling in gray ribbon cables, so I'm just throwing them out directly. Absolutely rolling in them.
Like a dog in dead fish.
Like someone rafflameoing. Eric from Eric's Edge, how you doing, Eric? We are sorting through junk right now. Lots and lots of junk.
You know what might work is that Dell charger that somebody just left on our doorstep.
Oh, here's probably the thickest cord that's been cut so far. It's an extension cord. Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of stuff to rest. Also, we got these monitors and monitor stands for everybody who was wondering why we just have like these two
Oh
monitors.
yeah, that was part of everything that got it.
It's a programmer
Right over.
setup, so it was 4 monitors, 2 this way and then 2 this way.
Extreme duty coolant. Duty.
Oh, gross.
If that's water cooling, if you're taking that, there were little fasteners here.
I prefer
Alright.
slowiners.
Don't. More cut cables. How's everyone doing today? Shout out to the veterans. Veterans Day. It's also Remembrance Day in Canada.
Novembrance Day, as some people call
Yeah, hopefully not too many.
it. Like Xmas.
Oh,
Oh, this is one of those power banks that just has an 18650 in it.
Eric says, I once again formally asked for Michigan to be annexed to Canada. Jerry says, side note, I've met Louis Rossman in person at a shop in Austin, Texas. He was the very first YouTuber I ever met. We actually met Louis Rossman as well at LTX last year.
Do you remember the advice he gave you?
It was don't eat spicy Thai food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He signed my floppy disk. Where is it? There it is. Where are you putting it? I got a whole bunch of signatures on this thing. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. Which one is his? I don't remember which one is it, unless it's obvious. It might have been this one. So it looks like Louis R.
Yeah.
But
Might be Louis.
or it might also have just been
Remember
this.
Life with Louis?
LR perhaps? I don't know. But I met him. He was really nice. We just kind of, I made like a little joke, and then he was like, "Hey, over here." And
Something about fighting the good fight?
yeah, there it is. Never eat spicy Thai, right on there.
Yeah.
So his would have been the one above it.
Oh, yeah, here's some gross water cooling
Ugh.
leftovers.
This looks like a Google, what do they call them? Chromecast power cord. But
Probably came
it's
from the
also
Pixel.
very dirty.
Okay, some cut up.
What else are people saying?
Just all this, Dan. Just
Garbage.
that might as well. What is this?
Jeremy says hello, Eric. Eric says hello, Jeremy. Jeremy says 11:11. It's all on, law.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna open that door again because that stink is growing. Also, we got so many SATA cables at this point. I think we're gonna have to start throwing up the little ones.
Sure.
Oh God, that is raunchy. Oh yeah, an opened tube of thermal paste. Do you think that'll be functional?
So if anyone's curious, we got a whole bunch of stuff from a friend of ours whose basement flooded. And while most of this stuff is okay, there's quite a bit of stink just from like boxes and stuff.
I think we should start another garbage bag.
Yeah, we're just getting to the top of this one.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's an iPod dock
Yeah, or charger.
with S video out.
Oh, this ribbon cable isn't great. Maybe I'll keep it.
Maybe.
Where'd the basket? Oh, it's there. Yeah, so his basement flooded with about 2 inches of water. So there's a residual stink to a decent amount of this stuff. And we're just kind of throwing out things we don't need, putting stuff aside that we might use.
Yeah, lots of water cooling fittings and stuff.
We have funnels with water cooling written on them.
If you got ideas for stuff we could water cool, let us know.
Diarrhea. Is it cold in the north yet? You know what? It's not too bad. Jerry says sorry for the binary joke. It's honestly, it's not too bad. I mean, it could be global warming. Who knows? But it's definitely warmer here than it normally is.
My favorite joke this year is October used to be cold.
Like we used to
Oh,
have
this
snow
is
by now, and we don't.
Yeah, but it's a fan, like a little fan thing.
That's cool.
2-pin fan.
Right now, we don't have any snow.
M4
We haven't
GP
even had
rental
a
kit.
snowfall yet, so by now there would have been multiple snowfalls, and the first ones that are starting to stick around for a while.
What the heck? Oh, is this a power switch?
It looks like it. Got 2 prongs on it.
What is this?
Adapter. That's an adapter.
Oh, HDMI to. Okay.
Floppy ribbon. That is not gray.
This looks like some sort of cutter.
Very Winnipeg. Yeah, I think we're all caught up on chat so far. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Once again. Oh, this looks like solder wire.
Oh, slick.
Sweet. Bunch of screws for the pile of screws.
And I think we can pretty much safely say that we're ready to start putting stuff in this box now.
Let's just dump it out.
Oh, do you want to give me that one of those small boxes and I'll put all the water cooling stuff in that?
Sure. Oh, couple
bags.
Ah!
What's in that box back there?
Oh, this is something that was in a tray. It's iMac parts, I think, from the one that you bought. That became our monitor. Okay, this is gross and sticky. I'm going to close it and throw it out the front door here.
Yeah, somebody wants to buy take.
Gladly. Gladly.
Gladys.
Ugh. Holy, that stinks. Okay. Now, what is next? Stack, do you want to bring that one that I'd kind of been picking at over here?
Which one?
Just on the desk?
Oh.
And then actually, I think the coolest one is the one that's on the floor right now, because that has...
This right here?
Yeah, bring that one over, if you can.
Yeah, let's clear some stuff off the desk.
Sure.
We have a thing of CD drives. The Blu-ray writer is compelling, though.
What are some of the other headlines we were talking about?
Oh,
Facebook banned the guy who made the browser extension. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so some guy made a browser extension called Unfollow Everything, which does exactly that. Just unfollows everything on your Facebook account, and they're just like, nope, you don't get to be on our platform anymore.
And they banned him entirely.
Yeah, and there's a lawsuit going on about it now, but I'm not sure who's suing who. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Right here. I learned something very important from the world of politics, which is when somebody asks a question, you can buy time by saying, that's a great question, I'm glad you asked. You use that time to think. That's called strategery, Dan. You want to approach things strategically.
I've heard of this before. I've never seen it.
Strategery? Well, you just don't have a very strategic mind, that's why.
Jeremy says mild winter may lead to a scorching summer. Ugh. Yeah, I don't love it when it's boiling hot. I do like warm, but boiling is no fun.
Like that song, Heat Wave's been freaking me out.
What song is that?
That's that song. It's like, Heat Wave's been freaking me out. Can't make you happier now. But anyway, I just remember thinking, yeah, that's the mood of 2021 was the heat wave has been freaking us all out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is Velcro with sticky ends.
Hook and loop fasteners. Yeah. I kept this SATA cable because it looks like glowy.
Lovely.
Yeah. But so many SATA cables. We need to find one of those old 30-pin Apple cables to see if that iPod works.
Here.
I'm sure we've got one kicking around.
Here. Video adapters, you come with me. We're taking some major liberties with some of this stuff here. Straight into the garbage. This is just the way it is.
Way of the road.
You know that Eminem song, I is whatever you say I is?
Yep.
Jeremy asks if Eric's still here. Alright, I found an iPod cable. I think if we're going to be doing headlines, we should talk more about them than just say what they are.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Intel, latest generation of CPU efficiency, not power improvement. So, this is what we were talking about earlier before we started the stream. Intel's latest gen of chips actually saw an efficiency focus for the first time in a long time. As you know, they just got bigger and hotter and more unwieldy for a long time.
Yeah, and then they make a pretty big gain on power efficiency, and everyone's like, who cares? It's like 3% slower in some games. Like, okay.
You know, I think a big part of this too is remember, like, I don't know how many people had aluminum chassis MacBook Pros.
Oh, we got some life on the iPod. It says, please wait, very low battery.
But if you had an aluminum chassis MacBook Pro from like any of the last 15 years, you can, like any of the Intel ones, you can probably relate to the fact that they get absurdly hot and then lag like crazy. And that's nobody's favorite trait in a processor, especially one in a small form factor thing like a laptop. You know, like that's an insult.
This eSATA to like IDE is a really interesting card. Like, why are you connecting it to IDE?
I'll put that probably under input card.
Very unusual.
Yeah, it's funny. After sorting all that stuff yesterday, now like there's so much extra junk in those drawers that they're probably not even gonna work anymore. Okay, that is HDMI, hardware. Those are the plugs. So this is water cooling. This is garbage. Bridge, water cool. Mod, GPU shit. CPU coolers and
Any cables that are discolored, I'm just throwing up. We have plenty of cables. Oh yeah, dirty buds. This is what Dank Pop would call dirty buds.
Do you want to just bring the box over here?
Yeah. Nice flat HDMI cable.
That is nice, actually. Yeah. I like it. That's an adapter.
I like it white, flat.
It's a white and flat HDMI cable. Okay. Yeah.
What? That's what it is. That's the style, and then I like it like that. I like it white. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's what that weird power cable is for.
What is that?
This is an IDE external hard drive enclosure
Oh, cool.
with
USB 2.0.
a drive in it.
A spinning disk drive. That's actually really slick. See that, gang? Did one of these freeze? Yes, it did.
Oh yeah. Which one?
USB-C.
Plug it back in. See what happens. Kraken NZXT disc.
One of our cameras froze.
Did you just try unplugging and plugging it back in?
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're back. All right, so if I hold this up, shiggity schwa, you can see this is quite heavy too. Like this is a fancy, external closure that has no screw in the side.
And another. Oh my god. 2 more Xbox 360 power supplies, which look. I'm gonna take this outside with the can of air. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, they look pretty bad.
Yes.
Pouvoir. That's just garbage.
Oh,
Oh, this is cool. A G13, I guess, bound hotkeys thing. Like, that's pretty cool. Like a little keyboard almost.
keypad.
Bind your favorite binds. Play some WoW. WoW your binds. Amanda binds.
Too far gone. She's not gonna make it.
Beep. Beep. This one's, I think, okay.
Oh, that he just bought it at Value Village for $3.99.
Here, did you want to move these guys out of here?
What are these?
Your other ones.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yes.
Superman is dead.
God, people really love
Our Lady Peace.
to harp on the fact that Christopher Reeve had a horrifying, debilitating accident, but also that he played Superman. It's like, can we just let that go?
Not in Canadian content.
Oh, what is? Oh, this is the box from my Pixel.
Is it in there or is it too
Oh,
high?
I doubt it. That
Ooh.
thing must have been. But yeah, check it out. This is all the one time I strayed from Samsung or Apple and regretted it immensely.
E-Machine's keyboard was going right in the garbage. Yeah. Stank.
This looks like an actual modem, so let's not even worry about it.
Okay. Oh yeah, here's stuff that you don't need. A bundle of coaxial.
Oh man, just leave that. Actually, let's just leave that beside the thing because copper collectors will for sure just take that.
Okay.
No, I'll just throw them on the front step for now.
Those reek. Cut cable. There's so many cut cables. So many things are just.
So did anybody have
Straight
any
into the
opinions
garbage.
on like Delete Me or any of those services? Because I was really. Oh man, this is one of those. So, yeah, I'm curious if anyone has a lived experience, like if it actually made any difference. But check this out. It's got like a little joystick and everything. This
We were
is,
also wondering if anyone had any cool Black Friday stuff they were keeping an eye on.
It's gonna need a heck of a clean.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Honestly, I think we chuck it.
That?
Yeah.
Does it say? Oh. Yeah.
And like this wrist pad, I don't think we're ever gonna get clean.
No. Just
That's unfortunate. That's too bad.
it's nasty.
It is. But it's kind of cool though. It's got the joystick because you can do like a left-hand joystick instead of having to like WASD, which is nice.
Oh, there's a NES thing here. Video.
When I was playing Cyberpunk, I would literally have a controller on my lap, and whenever I got into a vehicle, I would use the controller. Whenever I got out of the vehicle, I went back to mouse and keyboard. That would solve that.
This is also just.
Oh, sick! And that's we've needed one of these. Oh god, just sneezing out.
Just ripping out the back. Man, this box is basically stinky garbage at this point.
Yeah. Mouse is gross. Speaker wire.
Right into the bag.
Oh, a rechargeable Energizer battery.
Stinky garbage.
Probably should keep the
stinky
D-Link.
garbage.
With how much stinky garbage was in here, do we want to make this a garbage box? I don't think there's anything worth salvaging left in
Yeah, I agree.
here. Yeah, like fuses.
Yeah, let's just throw this on the floor then.
Oh, actually, wait, don't we have a bag of little heat sinks like this anyway?
Oh yeah, I'll keep that. We have blue ones, but silver is cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not worth keeping.
No. Alright, so then this go on here. Now we have to open up that big one on the floor. How do we do it?
The big one on the floor? I think, well, you know what? Stock Intel cooler is always useful. Actually, that's rough. Whew.
Oh, we're just gonna open the door for a little bit.
Ooh, this one has a Foxconn logo on it. Eric's Edge is listening whilst tearing apart a laptop. Don't worry, we're listening whilst tearing apart someone's eWaste.
Whew, that is.
Yeah, check that out. It's got Foxconn on it.
That's cool.
It's got. I want to keep this Intel one.
Eric says, sorry, listening while tearing apart a laptop. Hey, that's the way to do it. Hopefully that audio from outside isn't too loud. I apologize. I know there's traffic going by, but we have no choice at this point. We're trying to breathe.
Oh god, that is just. Is the iPod working yet?
Alright.
It's got the little battery charge logo coming up.
That.
It says charging. Oh man, check it out, it works!
Sweet.
What do we got for music on here? Let's look at the on the go. Oh, I don't think there's anything on here.
How dare it?
Unless there's just no playlists. Oh, here we go. Chris Comus, Dig House, Chrome Mouthman, Codpiece, Dink Bridge to Terabithia, Dirty Nasty,
Dink Bridge to Terabithia.
Funk Out with Your Junk Out.
Those are playlists?
No, these are songs. Mother of Goat.
What is Dink Bridge to Terabithia? Who's that by?
I have no idea. Shall we get some speakers and play it?
Sure.
Alright, we're prepared.
Oh god, this is just horrible. This one.
Yeah, we need to find a Dell charger to see if this little netbook works. Here we go. Mind giving the old pluggerino? Oh, we need to connect it. Cable. What even is that? I understand the appeal of dank pods stuff now, though, when you're just like, all right, somebody else's music. Let's see what the heck this is all about. You got the 3.5 mil over there?
No.
Is this okay?
Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. There we go.
Oh, we need a power cord for that. Oh, screw it, and we'll just plug it into the iPod directly. We
Yeah.
don't need the dock. Yeah, remember when everything had a headphone jack?
Yes.
Okay, so Dink Bridge to Terabithia.
You gotta turn it up on the iPod.
I want to
So-
turn the bass down.
This is Dink Bridge to Terabithia by Dink Bridge.
Oh, we don't want to get copyright strike.
Yeah, okay. No, good.
Well, anyway, Dink Bridge to Terabithia,
Yeah,
everyone.
We don't need beef with Dink Bridge. Oh my god.
What was Bridge to Terabithia about? Okay, has anybody been saying anything in chat?
Let's have a look. See.
Okay, so this.
Eric and Jeremy are asking us some questions, talking about would HyperCard work for an RPG? Yes. Cool, I can write stories, but I suck at programming. Okay, this one has some neat stuff in it. The neatest. Alright. First thing we got is a socket box, which has very ozone smelling stuff in it.
Oh, the magic smoke.
Oh, this is it, yeah. But
What's that?
a gateway laptop charger. Then we've got some.
This doesn't smell great either. Like it smells like it died.
Okay. Yeah, all this kind of does.
This looks like it was a project.
This is neat though. This is a waterproof cable box.
Slick.
I'll hang on to that. Ra-cha-cha. Whoops! Oh no.
Good job. Oh, you should show them the side panel that we got,
Yes.
just the case.
Bring it on over.
Side panel. And for the record,
Steve, hey Chief, let's talk. Why not?
this is absurdly large.
Okay, check this out. On the back, there is a, what would that be, like a 300, 400 mil fan?
Oh, 200, I think.
That's a 2? Okay, 200 mil fan. That's a big one.
What are you doing with the DVD player?
That's a Dink Bridge to Terabithia right there.
Oh, a Blu-ray player. Actually, do you want to take this home? Do you want to have a Blu-ray player? Like,
Not, I don't have any use for a Blu-ray player.
okay.
We could leave it here. Okay.
What do you think of this?
Oh, what the heck is that? I'm gonna shut this door. Oh my god. It's the truest all-in-one I've ever seen. Like, it's got the block, right? But then it also has just a radiator and a big old fan right on the radiator. And the pump
crazy.
right here. That is a true all-in-one.
That is crazy.
Antec 3-speed. Because who wants proper control over the fan on their water cooling? You only need 3 speeds.
Jeremy says a wild Steve has appeared.
Hello, Steve. Steve says that's a butt cooling fan. So I guess you mount the rad on your ass, and it keeps it quiet. Not quiet, but keeps it cool. Okay, next up. Oh, I was hoping this was in better shape. It's an original DKT pad.
Oh, is it kind of rough? Oh, that's a tiny one, though.
Yeah, she's in rough shape.
That's
but
garbage.
yeah, we're gonna throw that one out, unfortunately. That, my friends, was the original like mainstream CS pad to have. It even had a little guy with an MP5 in the corner. God, I miss those. By Everglide. Jeremy says, "Are you sure it wouldn't work as a ball cooler simultaneously? It seems large enough." Steve laughs in reply. Gentlemen, it's always important to keep maintain a consistent temperature. You know how it is. All right, we got a graphics card here. This is a Comanche 3D, or no, Comanche D30.
What is that?
It's by MSI. I don't know.
You're right. I don't like it.
That's an old school PCI Express card.
It's unnatural. That's what that is.
Oh, this is what somebody left on our doorstep.
Oh.
For the laptop charger. Here's another graphics card. We have a Radeon 9200. I remember these quite well. Still too big. I used to have one of those when I had a DKT pad. Inspiron Mini. Okay, next up. Viacom Intuos 3. This looks kind of like a tablet surface or a drawing surface for an old PC. That's kind of neat. Let's make sure it's here. Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, it's all in there. There she blows. Very cool. Viacom. Where is it? Oh, that is Wacom. That's it. Certainly you can see where I got Viacom from. Looks similar. That's all I'm saying. That's a stinky box. Heyo. Okay. What's next?
Trying to find a charger that'll fit that thing.
DK1 input system. What the hell is this? Someone had this set up for their hand. This is really interesting. It's like keys you can stick on this little table and press them. Again, we're talking binds, we're talking World of Warcraft, we're talking Amanda Binds. Set up your Amanda Binds for World of Warcraft. Alright. In this bag, what's up? What do we have here? A very small laptop. This is an PC by Asus. That's pretty cool. That's tiny. That's a little netbook if I've seen one before. Intel Atom inside. I would expect nothing less. This bag is going to have to go because it holds mold stink. There's an adapter. Thank goodness. What's that for? This.
Oh, the ePCs.
How cool is that? That's neat. It's a nifty one.
I'm still trying to find something that'll fit this one.
What's it here? We got a bag of. Oh my god, these are coaxial ends, I think. Does that look like a coaxial?
I don't know. No, those look like fittings.
Oh, okay.
Water cooling bag. Or box.
This is mounting hardware for something. A shitload of red tube. That's cool.
What is this? Oh, this is a Windows upgrade for digital. This is really cool, actually. Windows 3.1. I'm going to put that aside. What do we got here? High performance water cooling product. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? .com. GTX water block. Looks unused. That's cool. Put that to the side. We are going to do a water-cooled build on this channel fairly soon. Because we do have like a setup that had dual 1080s and a bunch of stuff that we picked up really cheap, 300 Canadian. It's like 2 something US. Okay, let's see. Let's catch up on chat here. After all the ball cooler talk, Eric says, found the problem with this floppy drive. It has a belt drive. Steve says, I bet that it may have been a go-to for the Wacom user for keyboard commands, etc. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Jeremy, y'all going through this stuff reminds me of wanting some Mac PCIe GPUs, one for a G5 tower and another for a 5.1 tower. What do you
Interesting. Yeah, let us know what you need.
Yeah, what types can fit in there? Because we have a bunch of AMD coolers from that
Here's a
generation.
5870 massive graphics card.
I think we got this one for the Dell if you want to...
Can you throw that in networking?
Sure. That fits. It looks like... It seems like it does. It's the correct voltage.
Let's do it.
Woo! Little netbooks.
Hey, purple network cable's pretty sweet.
Screws and stuff.
Put that over here.
It's always fun to have people join us while we basically just organize.
Put stuff away. Okay, this is cool. This is an ITX motherboard with RAM and stuff in here. Bunch of RAM. And a Phantom 2.
I'm not seeing any life in it.
I just give it a moment.
Oh,
Sometimes-
hey!
Yeah, sometimes they just need time to.
Fill up the capacitors. That's almost certainly not what's happening. But... Oh, that's cool. We know what generation this is? AMD Phenom 2.
Oh, this is Phantom. Okay, these I think go with these.
Oh, it's got some RAM in the box too. Oh, we should figure out something we can do.
Dual bridge serial. Oh, this is water cooling stuff for that as well.
This might actually work really well with that idea that we had for the giant.
Well, don't
soda
get
case.
too far ahead because here's another one.
Oh, sick! Ultra durable.
SCAT USB shooter training system. What the hell is this? USB sensors.
Shooter training.
Oh man, there's like a wooden gun.
Oh yeah, he was also a marksman
Oh,
and a hunter, so you know.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's neat. Go.
Oh yeah, look how well this thing loads.
It's a scat.
Skibbity bop, skibbity bop, doobie.
Okay, we might want to give this back to him. I'll just put that aside.
You think?
I don't know, unless he's got the gun.
I think like.
Okay, Pro Series power supply unit. Oh, these are just power supply cables.
I don't think he died. Come on, buddy.
We might just need a minute to charge, you know? Don't you know?
What if I want to give it a minute?
How dare you?
Alright, how's chat doing? Water-cooled G5 the proper way. Ooh. Yeah, I had a water-cooled G5. It was a nightmare.
We got some blank discs.
We got
Some more blank discs.
we've got more RAM. And a front
Panel with a turbo and a reset button.
EKFC bridge.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that actually that looks super sweet. That would go in like a floppy disk bay, eh?
And then I grabbed these Logitech speakers.
I think that's
Actually,
it for the RAM stuff.
That power button would actually be really sweet for something like wall mounted or what have you, where you don't have a regular power switch.
Alright.
let's see if we can put some stuff away, get rid of some stink.
That stank.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's not everything, is it?
Yeah, that's all the boxes.
Huh. Wow, it seems like such a mountain. But then we've also got these monitors.
Yeah, and there's another monitor over there.
Yeah, and a dual. We got 2 dual monitor stands, one horizontal, one vertical. We got this PC with it looks like an extended battery. Like you can just see the cells in it.
Yeah, because this would have been the stock, right?
Probably. Dan's struggling. He's struggling to breathe.
It is brutal.
Because it smells so bad.
If
I
we've
might
got what we
rather
need out of this
smoke
pile, I might just throw out all those laptop chargers.
You think?
Yeah.
You could also throw them in a bag and tie the bag up. Because laptop chargers, especially with barrel plugs, are one of those things that are expensive to replace. Can we just grab another garbage bag and we just keep them tied up in there? We go into it only upon necessity.
Do you think we'll have that many laptops that we're going to need random chargers on hand for months or years?
Well, it's not just laptops, right? There's like that TV that came into our possession that was just found.
All right, well, if you want to grab a bag and throw them in there, then...
Yeah, I'll tie it up and I'll throw it under the desk and it'll be extreme situations only.
Okay. All right.
Good food is not a luxury, it's a right, says Sobeys, one of the most expensive places to buy groceries. Oh, we got some life on the ePC. Oh yeah, 2 gigs of memory. Heck yeah, let's go. F1 to run setup.
Sweet. That thing is hilarious. It's so tiny.
Load, setup defaults, exit and save changes. Let's go.
Mamma mia. That's
Mamma mia,
those.
pizzeria,
Yeah.
good for all mankind.
Jesus.
You know what we should do after the stream is over? Just have a fan in here, just exhaust the air, and
Yeah, it's...
we'll run the air purifier overnight.
pretty gross.
That's nasty. That panel's from a 286 or early 386. Did you see that, Dan? Dan went for a walk. You see that? The panel's from a 286 or 386?
Which panel?
The on-off buttons. With
Oh,
the
that's
up
cool.
and
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It would have been something really, really...
So Jeremy was saying from the Vintage Hillbilly Shack.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you want to go through the stuff that you got at the festival, or do you want to do that another time?
You know what? I may need to wrap up relatively soon.
Because this is just gross and we need to...
Well, yeah, and the air is rough, and we need to clean up quite a bit still, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. How are you feeling?
We've been almost 2 hours on the air.
Yeah, okay. Well,
That just flew by. It felt like we had this pile of crap, and now suddenly it's all packed down.
well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I know we said we would do more headlines, but we
We did a bunch.
I think we got through most of them. I thought, we could probably be more in-depth next time, but
Yeah,
it's all
you know
a
what?
learning process.
There was a lot of very interesting things happening with the hardware and the smell and the...
This is true. It was rough. Anyway, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. We got videos coming out. So I'm going to be working on that Castle Computer video all week, so we'll see how it goes. But have a wonderful Veterans Day or Remembrance Day wherever you're at.
Yeah.